We're living in the emotional dark ages. And you may not realize it yet, but it's been this way for a long time. I do believe that in our previous history, in the previous history of humanity, that we were more connected. But now we're more disconnected than ever. And specifically, with we're specifically disconnected with emotions because we no longer understand the impact of what it is that we're doing and how that's affecting both ourselves and the people that we are around. Now, here's what we can do about it. And it's truly our only approach left that's going to work for the rest of our lives, which is going within. Now, most of you may not know what going within even looks like. And that's exactly part of the reason why we are in the emotional dark ages. I want to change that. And I'm going to make it really simple. And it'd be like, yes, of course, the moment I do it. But here's what you do. I'm going to give the context. From our childhoods, we were programmed. And all the programming that we got put layers and layers and layers and layers upon us about what's right, what's wrong, what's this, what's that, etc., etc., etc. And then all of a sudden, now we have decided that there are things that should not be allowed. Whatever the fuck that means. Because, and you can hear all the justifications from the religious justifications to the polymath. I forgot the actual phrase of those people. But anyways, everybody has their reason. Everybody has their philosophy. Everybody has blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing. You have the power and ability to reprogram what was once programmed into you. It's basically called emotional processing. And the experience it doesn't always have to, but it's relived in the body, reframed through your mental thoughts, and then placed back into your memory. That's emotional processing. Relived through the body, not always. Reframed through your mental capacity and stored back into your memory. And now everything that's stored back into the memory, it's a lot. It's like how you were feeling, how you were expressing, how you were doing this, how you're doing that, and So a lot goes into the memory. And you're going to have to also decide that you want to embody love. Because love does not look at suffering and struggle and say, you're not allowed to be. Instead, because that's the thing, because everybody, there's just this ridiculous concept of just like when you go into an emotion or a memory and it's like negative and whatnot, and you think that you bringing love and letting that memory be re-experienced is going to make it worse. That is so, if anything, that's literally a fear pattern that somebody else has. And that they're just spreading it around. But when you are fucking serious, we're going to be like, no, we're going to bring love to this. We're going to bring love to grief. We're going to bring love to loss. We're going to bring love to pain. We're going to bring love to fear. We're going to bring love to everything. When somebody's fucking serious about that, it's not, holy shit. Okay. Heated. Actually heated. No. That's dumb. Actually dumb. Here's what you do. Because you get to reprogram it. Whatever it is that you resist, and here's some pointers of things that it could be that you resist. So it could be desperation, longing, and desperation to have an ex talk back to you. Longing to wish that you were somewhere else in your life. It could go so far. It could be getting a different grade, wishing that you did better on a test, wishing that people didn't say that to you, not being okay, anger, whatever it is that you feel like I feel like I'm just not allowed to be that way. I can't be a fucking bitch. and I can't be a fucking asshole, and I can't, and I can't, and I can't, and I can't. That stuff. That's the stuff that you're going, this is what you're going to do. You're going to close your eyes. And you're going to breathe. And you know what? You may be in the fucking thick shit of it. And it's going to be like, motherfucker, I am angry as fuck. And you want me to breathe? Fuck yeah, I do. Close your eyes and fucking breathe. You're still resisting it. And here's the thing, if you're resisting it, then what that speaks to me is that you are not yet in a place where you feel empowered enough to actually understand how it is that sitting down and fucking breathing is going to reprogram that shit. And so that's when I would get more serious with you, and I'd be like, okay, well, you understand that this is a fucking pattern that you're running, and that we're going to need to change this in order for your life to fucking change, right? Okay, so if you can understand those things, then why aren't you fucking doing it? But you don't understand those things, and you're still resisting and not wanting to fucking breathe. Because you think you understand it. You don't. So you need to take the time to fucking understand. Ask questions. You need to be doing that all the fucking time whenever you don't understand something. And be like, no, I am resisting this emotion, this pain, this agony, this grief, this longing, this despair, this sorrow. I'm resisting it, and I don't fucking understand it enough to be like, I'm going to be a proponent of love for it. So let's find that out. Let's go to that understanding. But as far as this video is concerned, we are living in the emotional dark ages, and it was because we were programmed by people that constantly taught us to disconnect from each other. And what we need to do instead is reconnect to all those emotions that they said that we weren't allowed to have, because fuck them. I can love it. I don't need you to love it in order for you to approve of me. I can just love it. 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 And guess what? It's not always going to make sense. It's not always going to be easy. It's going to be challenging. But the challenge, it's like, listen, it's either we do it or our future generations do it. So just fucking breathe. And if I ever catch you on this path with me, know that I will see you and thank you for what you've done. Because I know what it takes. And I will honor you. And I will respect you. And I will see you for the warrior that you are, for the lover that you are, for the wisdom that you are, for the oracle that you are, for the strength that you are, for the voice that you are. I will see that. I don't know how long these ages will last. And I'm pretty sure it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I hope that those of us who are on this path will pull each other in, because we need all the help we can get. I hope you have a good rest of your day.